What is up, guys? CyberHoudini here, and welcome on into Hirogami. Yes, this is the brand new indie game, all created, as you can see, with beautiful paper craft and origami. This is done by Bandai Namco themselves, Singapore, which is really, really cool. I've been playing a lot of Bandai Namco games, whether intentionally or not, you know, but this one looks amazing. Look, we're going to be able to teleport into and transform to beautiful different origami shapes and creatures, and as soon as I saw this, I was like, it's calling out to me to play. You know how much I love indie games, and it kind of takes me back, I can't lie, to games like Puppeteer and Tearaway. If you remember Tearaway Unfolded, which is really cool. I'm obsessed with like paper craft. Always loved the Paper Mario game, so this looks awesome. Looks really, really fun. Hell yes. Okay, nice. I've been lucky enough to get a review code for that, so full disclosure, of course, as we jump into this. I used to kick off a new month and a new week with a lovely indie game. Yes, please. Put it in my veins. Yeah, we're finally hitting November, which is the fun month, you know. You're getting into Thanksgiving for the US folks, and it's my birthday month, and it's pretty nice, you know. I think you're still not fully into Christmas too much. I see Mariah Carey, she's trying to break out of her ice. I'm like, get back in there. No, don't you dare. Alright, cool, let's move over here. It says I'm playing this on Steam, so expecto Patronus, expect some goofy stuff to happen as usual. It's always like a work in progress when I'm playing Steam games. It's mainly my own fault, just trying to figure things out, but trust me, when it comes to PC stuff, like one little setting is going to throw off the whole thing. Yeah, of course, as usual, let me know about audio and stuff. That's kind of my main, not gripe, but the hardest thing to get perfect is like audio balance. So yeah, we got loads of lovely options and stuff you can swap around. Swap around. Okay, I just jumped in there very quickly just to see. Look, even the menu is done with lovely paper craft. I mean, what more could you ask for? Lovely. Alright, in we go. Let us begin. Hirogami. The hero part is like hero, right? Japanese. Many moons has it been since I fled the corner of the realm. Yeah, I don't expect too much voice acting with it being paper and that. It's gonna happen. The storm within has been calmed, but no one can outrun the elements forever. It's a very unusual shape, isn't it? It kind of looks like it might be a fox or something. I don't know. How's it going, Relish? Hello, how you doing, dude? How was the rest of your weekend? Just playing this new little indie game here, Hirogami, made out of origami. I thought it'd be nice, you know, I like a good artistic indie game. And then just to completely blow my socks off, we'll do a little Ninja Gaiden 4 later. Nothing like the calm indie game mixed with brutal controller-breaking hard games. Ah, yes. Even the legendary Ninja Gaiden has gone quite Souls-like, you know. There's such an emphasis on parrying now, especially that new one. And 3 was the same as well, but we don't talk about Ninja Gaiden 3. The village is in danger. Alright, cool. So, this one's a good little kind of action platformer where I can shapeshift into different animals and stuff and do some puzzles and do some combat. Gibby. You've been playing anything interesting lately? Anything new or different? I know Expert, yeah, he was playing that Shady Part of Me. I don't know if he got back to it, did he? Sucks that it's on such a different time zone. Alright, the Blight, huh? The Blight is taking over. Do you remember that old PS3? I think it was a PS Vita game. It was like Tearaway Unfolded. It's like a little tiny dude with a feather in his head. That was kind of cute. And then there was one called Puppeteer. Those were the days when PlayStation kind of cared and made some cool things. Alright, nice. Look at all these little leaves we're kicking up. Cool. Okay, so we're kind of attacking with a fan. Kind of gives me like Okami vibes as well, if anybody remembers that. If you know Okami, then you're a real one. That's for sure. Look at that. Okay, so we're going to be able to just transform into that so far. Nice. Hey, Yuki, hello. How's it going? Reminds you a little bit of Ni no Kuni? Yeah, I could see that. With the kind of Studio Ghibli. What a great game that was. I don't know what they're up to now these days. Level 5. I grew up with Level 5 when they made like the Dark Cloud games. Those were fun. And then I don't know what happened to them. Oh yeah, they were making the Yokai Watch games. They made like 4 of those. So that was important. I think that's our checkpoint. Just kind of pressing all the buttons. You know how you do. You can't start a new game without just breaking things and pressing all the buttons. Come on. It's fabulous. I love stop motion. Yeah, doesn't it seem that way? It's kind of hard to tell. I'm trying to figure it out. Is it like sort of stop motion-y? Is it like different frame rate? A lot of games tend to do that. Like I played like South of Midnight and a few others where they're like, if we just put the frame rate down to 20 frames a second, it sort of has a bit of a stop motion vibe. But you can tell if it's built around it. This is nice, right? This is actually Bandai Namco as well. You might have played like a little bit of their Little Nightmares or something like that. But I think this is actually made by one of their teams. You know, like they're a publisher mainly. This one is like Bandai Namco Singapore. So I thought that was really cool. Alright, we got a double jump straight off the bat. This is something that you would have got on like the PS2 or even early Xbox 360 days or PS3 days, and you'd be like, oh yeah, oh yeah. And now you just can't find them as much now, so it's hard to find a good old game like this. There's been a couple of little origami games that I keep getting ads for on Twitter. And I'm like, is that a real game? There's another one as well. It's called like Will or something. About this dude who keeps traveling to a lighthouse on a boat. I've never seen the game. I don't know if it's real. And if you go on YouTube, you got those crazy mobile games where it's like, huh? Why is this guy trying to remove a horn from a princess's backside? And then it just evolves into some kind of an endless runner. It's like, what in the name of God? There's a whole conspiracy about those fake mobile games. I swear to God, go look into it. It's like all like a crypto conspiracy and weird kind of, I don't know, some kind of a scamming thing anyway. One guy played them all and he's like, yep, that's not real. Okay, we're collecting this stuff. Nice, nice. There seems to be definitely a nice bit of quality to it. A blight altar, okay. I like that little effect around it, the teal and the purple. Ooh, okay, that is nice. Alright, looks like I don't have full control of the camera. Sort of kind of fixed camera angles. That can work pretty well, you know, for these type of games. Werewolf game when you're just raging. Oh, Jesus, yeah. My God. I was playing, what was that one called? Werewolf the Apocalypse or something. And it's like, it gives you all this werewolf powers and you're big beast of a dude, and it's a fucking stealth game. It's like, what? But I think it's part of that Vampire the Masquerade. I might get that game, but it definitely seems like one to wait for a sale. How are you guys doing? How's everybody doing? Alright, maybe if I turn into a piece of paper. Yeah, there we go. Cool. Nice. This is fun. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. Yeah, I'm always on the lookout for really great new indie games. There's never enough time to play them all, though. That's the problem. Like, good lord. Even just right now, there's that new game called Silly Polly Beast. That looks really fun. It's kind of a sort of like Chainsaw Man, but you're playing as Power. You know, what's it like being inside Power's mind? This cool little chick going around beating up bad guys with a baseball bat, while also on a skateboard and stuff. Silly Polly Beast, that one's pretty cool. What else? I saw one as well. I think it's called Dead by Disco, and it's a beat 'em up game, you know, so you're getting combos and there's multiple enemies, but it's all done sort of in a rhythm game, and then you can actually upload your own personalized soundtrack, and the game will kind of manipulate the beat and figure it out. It's pretty cool, huh? Alright, who's this Ruz Pappy, huh? What a name. It still spread the blight. So there's a blight taking over. We're this little Hirogami, and we're going to try and save the village for now. Very nice. Yeah, this works great with the controller. I had some issues in the starting menu, but as I said, that's probably me. I could not get the A button to work to save my life. So I was like, I have all these nice settings, but I couldn't confirm anything. It's okay. Who needs settings, right? The real challenge of a game is just playing with no settings on. Alright, let's not die. Can we just glide over? Cool. Hopefully we can turn into an actual paper plane. I don't think there's a single child that has gone through their childhood without at least attempting to make some kind of a paper plane, right? Hope you're all doing well. Okami was amazing. Hell yeah, dude. Hell yeah. It still holds up as well. They're trying to make a sequel to it, but we'll see. Ooh, I probably could have dodged by going into my little paper mode. You want some of this? I'll give you the worst paper cut of your life. I actually think the worst paper cuts you get are right on the fold of your finger. So every time you move it or close your hand, it's like, yep, I just burst it open again. Great, that's my life. Alright, okay, we're picking up these little scrolls. I think we need these so we can rebuild things. Nice. Just gotta wait, I guess. Alright. Lovely. Hopefully you can hear it okay. I never know if I... Oh! There's where the perspective shift kind of threw me off. I could have swore that I was on the platform there. Get wrecked. I'm so sorry. Your paper kung fu is no match against my fire. Yeah, was that Ember secretly there? Trying to mess with me. Alright, open. Let's see, gold paper. Okay, thank you. We don't know what that stuff is for yet. Maybe we can use it to buy some cool moves. Coming in for a landing. And you get hit in the face with an actual giant paper plane. Alright, one bridge coming up. Nice. Very simple and straightforward. I love that. It means there's like potential for a lot of depth as well. It's nice to have something like this, which is just like an action platformer, because I'll tell you one thing, I'm not gonna lie, like, nothing against them, I do enjoy them, but the overabundance of roguelike games now, it's kind of depressing the crap out of me. Especially if you kind of played the GOAT already, you know. There's a couple of games coming out, and I was super excited for them. And during the course of development, they kind of went with the emerging trends and all that. And then you turn around and they go like, it's now a roguelike. I'm like, it doesn't really matter that much, I think. Even a Souls-like can work as a roguelike, because you're just gonna... Basically just means that you start the run again. You die and you come back. It can work really well, but like when you play things like Hades 2 or Dead Cells and that, it's like, it's hard to go to any other roguelike when they've just completely perfected it, you know, down to little tiny minutiae. To me, to make a really good roguelike, I need to finish a run, whether I die or complete it. I need to get some permanent upgrades every time. Otherwise you feel like you're wasting your time. But I know that's each to their own. I know there's people out there who don't like platformers, or some people don't like roguelikes, or some people don't like sports games. It's all good. Alright, is this part of the village? Hirogami, lovely jubbly. That was just our little prologue tutorial. Let's go meet some of these villagers. Very nice, very beautiful, right? Definitely has like a Paper Mario vibe to it. Nice. Midnight Train with action platformer. Lovely. Goat Simulator need new games. Yeah, they did have one pretty recently, right? Was it Goat Simulator 4? They just skipped 3? Roguelike game stuck in a shell. Yeah, you feel like you're in a loop, but you're not going anywhere. And really good roguelikes will give you enough permanent upgrades to feel like, yeah, I'll go straight back in there and get in. One I played recently that was very good was called Katana Knot. That one was really, really good. I think it was a solo dev that did that one. And every time I finished a run of that, even if I didn't get very far, I immediately unlocked a new weapon. So it was like, it was basically like feeding a machine, but you were always getting something back. Nice. Yeah, Goat Simulator 3, hell yeah. Alright, Ruz Pappy. I've never heard anything like that in my life. What a name! I don't know if it's blight or just my old age. Something happened to me too. I got touched by the blight, and most of my powers disappeared. You don't want to get touched by the blight, people. Be careful out there. Is that what they call it now? Now we have some kind of maiden, huh? They do look like foxes. Makes sense. Her name is Shiori. Rose, did you manage to make more barrier ornaments? Oh, Shiori, run out of material, sadly. Damn, most of the ones we deployed earlier are worn through. We're to attack again. Oh, Hiro, still alive, I see. Good. Doesn't seem that happy about it, huh? Pleasure to see you too, Shinori. But look, I'm sure about all this. Just entertainer. I'm not a fighter like you. Oh, really? He's just a little entertainer? He puts on little shows? She looks cool. I know I'm blocking half right there. Cool. You check on celestial shrines and blooming brooks. Alright. This is important, Hiro. Protection of the village and the land itself depend on those shrines. Without my full transformation, one of the trailer kind of gave away was turned into a big gorilla, so that could be cool. And we'll see what the other ones are going to be. Definitely nailed the art style. Some of it even looks like that it could be claymation as well. Do you see that? Could be just a type of paper, like paper mache where they wet it. God, I used to love messing with paper mache. Just turn it into big wads and throw it at your classmates. But also, still, it was cool making things out of it. Even if it was just a giant ball. Like what you guys make? Giant ball. And we're gonna blow it up. Just stick a freaking cherry bomb in or something. Hello, how's it going, Amber? How you doing? How you doing? This looks cool. Yeah, remember I was mentioning this. I was being a little sneaky. So far, so good. It's like a little action platformer. Like Tearaway and the Puppeteer. Or even a little Paper Mario, why not? The last couple of Paper Marios, have been okay. I kind of like this Origami King. I wasn't a big fan of the combat. It seems to be a problem with those games. Like, let's keep trying to mess up the combat every time. Oh yeah, a Hot Bloom badge. We just got started. Okay, strength blossoms increased heart by 1. This one's actually done by Bandai Namco. Very nice. We've been accidentally like playing a lot of Bandai Namco games this year. They do like 90% of the anime games, and then like Little Nightmares and that. Okay. Jesus. Identify relic. Relic, come here. I have to identify you. Come here. I gotta identify you. Please. How is everybody doing on this fine Monday? It's a new month. It's November. Mariah Carey is trying to get some kind of early release. We won't allow it. Put her back in the ice. Give me another week or two, love. Come on, please. Jesus. Paper. It's called Paparunia. Very nice. Oh, look at this. This is so cool. It's not like this normally. It's just a normal 3D action platformer. Cool. And we got like little origami paper cranes over there. You get to talk to these people. Cool. Yeah, this one's actually done by Bandai Namco themselves. Like, they usually publish games, but it's done by Bandai Namco Singapore. So they must have a couple of in-house devs. Let's see what this does. How you doing? Are you excited? Are you excited for later? Are you scared? Oh, look. Oh, that's like the open world map. Okay, it's Super Mario for sure. Wow. I didn't know what I was doing there. Thought I was walking into somebody's house unannounced and stealing all their stuff. What? That's video games taught me to do that, okay? It's true, right? Not until after Thanksgiving. Oh, really? You take it that far? Okay, okay. No, I can see that. Makes sense, right? You know, you have your Thanksgiving, you want turkeys everywhere, not Santa Claus. And then you'd sit down with family and then do Black Friday shopping and then boom. Yeah, that makes sense. Because if you think about it, like, Christmas period, then like you've got all the way till New Year's. All the way to New Year's. So we're going to be able to transform into things. So far we can just go into a flat piece of paper. Not so fun, but about the extent of my paper craft and skills, which is not much. I can make spitballs in a straw. Those were the worst. There was always one kid doing that. Like, you're gross. Enough out of that claptrap. That tried's best chance of keeping the blight away from the village. So get going. Alright. This is more like it. Now we have Cyclone's Grip. Oh my. Is that what they're calling that now? We went from Gorilla Grip to Cyclone's Grip. Alright. Well, we are going to be able to change into different things later. Like, I seen one gorilla form for bashing into things, and I think there was a frog for jumping around. Right now we can flap our little fan around. Watch my fanny. And then you can break some of this stuff. It's really nice. I like when games use that kind of electric purple or whatever it is, and teal. A lot of them do, don't they? Oh yeah. Exactly, yeah. I hated spitball straw. Yeah, right. I think there's many a girl that was the victim of those things. Because, you know, silly old teenage boys and kids, we don't know any better, you know. We don't know how to use our emotions. So we pull hair and we use spitballs. Can I hit that? Yes! See? I'm not completely useless. Hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much for coming in. I know it's like wicked early for y'all. I tend to get off work, kind of get a bit of food into me or whatever I need to do and just hop on stream. If I can. If I feel up to it. Sometimes I'm having a male PMS day. I don't wanna. But the Halloween stuff was fun. It's nice just to play some goofy little games. You never know what you'll find. I think overall, I played one from the movie production company Blumhouse or Bloomhouse. I never know how to pronounce that. It was okay. Horror was a stretch. I think they chose it because of the cinematography, which makes sense. They're a movie production studio. It's okay. It was called Sleep Awake, and it was like a post-apocalyptic world where people can no longer fall asleep. So they were using magic mushrooms, nice, and like weird eye drops and stuff. So they were staying awake, but it was causing them to have insane hallucinations. So it was a good idea, but not really horror-based. And another one I played was called They Are Here. That one was just the alien abduction. That was fun. Really spooky. Really spooky. There was probes everywhere, I swear. And the aliens didn't even bring those. Oh, yeah. Those were mine. Those were mine. Not super horror sound. Yeah. I kind of just took a chance on them because if you research a game too much, it takes away, especially for a horror game, it takes away 90% of the fear. Excuse you, don't push me off the ledge. And then, what else did I play? Oh yeah, this last one, which was amazing. It's a very hard name to pronounce, so it's called like what the fuck was it called? Tenebris Summona. Yeah, I don't know if it was like Latin or what, but it was basically a pixel art survival horror like old Resident Evil. But all of the cutscenes and everything was done with real live action actors, and they used practical effects. It was amazing. You had this one monster where it's straight out of The Grudge or something, huge elongated face, but the bottom of her face was then a mirrored version of the top of her face with a massive tongue and open mouth, and yeah, what that tongue do though is really, really cool. And the acting was actually decent, you know, so it was really cool. Tenebris Summona. Very strange name of a one, but there you go. And the story itself was interesting. It's kind of like Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, except horror based. So you have a breakup happening, not a very amicable breakup. So the dude decides to go into a satanic cult to try and forget his girlfriend. Or ex-girlfriend, I guess, at this point. Nice, good idea, nothing bad happens there. So she gets sucked into it, he's gone off and released all these demons. Good times. So if you haven't watched Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, you're missing out. I think one of the greatest movies of all time, and I know that's a stretch. That is a stretch. It's really good. It's Jim Carrey in a dramatic role, and then Kate Winslet doing her thing. So good. The director told Jim Carrey to play it very dark and somber, and then told Kate Winslet to play it as if it was a comedy with Jim Carrey. And it really shows in the direction of their acting, because like she's very, very indifferent to him on purpose. But it's really good. It's very extremely depressing. If you've never seen Eternal Sunshine, I do not suggest watching it if you're kind of going through a breakup or feeling a bit down, because it would will actually rip a hole out of your ass. You don't want that. Rip your heart right out of your ass, man. But yeah, it is beautiful. There's random people in it as well, as like Kirsten Dunst and Mark Ruffalo, I think. Random. Boosh, probes. Hey, it's Monday. Come on now. Is there not one day of non-dirtiness? I thought like every Monday is a fresh start, right? We all forget what happened the week before, and everybody's absolved of their dirtiness. Oh, there's a little armadillo. Cute. Uh-oh. Okay, maybe not cute. Nice armadillo. You're not gonna do that to me, are you? Yes, he is. No. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're locked eyes. Please, no. I think it sees me as a mate. My fan won't work. I can't read and dodge an enemy at the same time. How dare you? I'm only a man. I can't multitask. Sorry. I lost the power. I lost the power to multitask. Isn't that right? Alright, hold on. But let him roll into the spikies. Ah, there we go. See, I wasn't born yesterday. I was born 2 days ago. Fresh as a new babe. Yeah, are you ready for pain later? It sounds kind of kinky, but it could be if you wanted to be. But no, I mean, like, you got some hefty bosses coming up. Mother may I. Gotta get those thumbs flexing. Sorry, Mr. Armadillo. I was on a difficulty rating that was about a 7. I know. That was difficult for me. Cool, look at this. Now, do we get to turn into Armadillo? Yeah! Cool. Hello. I have a long history of pain from armadillos. A lot of games have armadillos in the kick my ass. Sounds very Japanese horror. Yeah, for sure, for sure. That was a good one. A good watch. Oh, you've never seen Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind? Oh, we gotta watch it. It's quite artistic. It's beautiful, but extremely sad. Might not be one. Who knows? What did you think of Poltergeist? I think it still holds up. I can't believe it's like 53 years old. I feel old as fuck. I am old as fuck. I can't believe that. It was really fun. I like how I kind of do this with horror movies and horror games. I kind of turn it into a little kind of a comedy, you know. So that's kind of what happened. For the first half, I was like, oh man, we're not going to get to watch this movie. We are just goofing off. And I was like, that's cool. That's fine by me. Because, you know what, that's how like things like scary movie happen, you know. And then watching it like retrospectively, like watching Scary Movie first over the years and then going back, you're like, oh my god, that clown. That freaking clown, the one that Ray had a bit of fun with. And then other things as well. So it's funny. I like that. You see, you forget, you know, it's not because people miss out on the movie or they're like, or they're too good to watch it or whatever. It's just when there's enough time that passes, it just goes, you know, it goes by. It goes kind of under your radar. We have to check beneath the waterfall. Can paper go underneath water? My immersion is broken. I am now deleting this game. Come on now. But seriously, what the hell were the devs thinking? Disgusting. So if I do that with my paper, it's not going to break, is it? Okay, let's see. How do I turn into armadillo? There you go. Yay! They're like little pigs or something, aren't they? They make pig noises. Alright, see what's going to happen. Hold X to do an armadillo roll. Oh, this is cool. Okay, if this is just the entire game like this, I'm cool. I'm okay with that. I'm cool. I'm cool with that. It's fine by me. Nice. But it's Massive Monday. It is. It is. Thank you. It's feeling quite massive right now. Hell yes. It's just another Massive Monday. I told you I have to keep it a half chub. You never know. Life's a mystery. Now, how do I switch back? And what does this do? That's just for a piece of paper. I can do that anyway. So if I turn in... Hold on now. We'll try to... If I turn into the armadillo, then turn back. No, I can't turn back. Okay. I tried. Alright. I see, I see. Come on, little buddy. I was hoping I could kind of quickly swap between my normal person. Oh well, what's this? Gimme, gimme! Kozo paper. I'm not sure what that is. Or Kozo. We'll figure it out later. Into the cannonball! Yes! Cannonball! Nicely done, nicely done. Hold on, I can't get up. Hold on, guys. Don't attack me yet. I'm gonna whoop your ass. Nice. Roll and smash through enemies with ease. With ease. This is like pinball now. I live for this. Whee! Alright. Yes. Not ready for it, but I'll do it. Poltergeist was good. Some parts didn't age well. Yeah. 0 out of 10 game is super unrealistic. About time somebody said it. Yeah, no, you're right. Some of the CGI did not age so well. But the way frickin' George Lucas and Steven Spielberg always seem to go back and add new CGI to their stuff, kind of breaks it in a way too. So I don't know. I'm kind of a mixed bag on that. Some of it was done with Jim Henson, so I remember that the one that came out the door and had the big arms and was waving around. That was like a puppet, but they add a little effect over it. All right, hold on. 0 deaths. Nice. Get on my level, Ember. Get on my level. No, in fairness, I have not got that far into Silksong. I've been playing about 75 more games. I think what I'll do... Oh no, he's falling in love with me. I saw that. Oh dear. The freaking armadillos just turned into National Geographic. But yeah, what I'll do is I'll give it a bit of time. Maybe there'll be some mention of DLC. I'll get back into it. I get to a point where I'm having more fun watching someone play it, you know? I'm like, write that down. Note the things you found. Even by the time I got to Trobio, you had found a lot of other things. What do I need for that? Hero Fold. Yeah, but I don't... No, that's no good. I don't have the right thing, do I? He's just doing a little dance. And this guy we're playing as is sort of a kind of Japanese-inspired entertainer. A little... It's kind of cool. They look like little foxes, little kitsunes. Oh, Baba. Okay, is that how I get that? Celestial Crane. What's the story about them? Isn't it like if you make 1,000 of them or something, you're meant to be granted a wish? I'm almost there. I've got one done. I'm almost there. What kind of wish would you have anyway? Like I wish for titty. You friendly? I don't think so. Oh my god. Okay, fine. There's barely any room for this. Cleanse 3 origami armadillos. Oh, I'ma cleanse them, alright. I cleanse you. That's good fun. We can always slot in lots of other horror movies anyway. If there's one thing I've noticed over the years, there's more and more horror movies just releasing whenever. Wasn't that much hype, this Halloween with horror movies. I was like, what the hell did come out? Black Phone 2. Like, bitch, I ain't seen Black Phone 1. I care less about Black Phone 2. Nice. Okay, new. So it's a chapter thing. We can get a score and time. That's cool. That gives you more replayability. Games have stop fucking fading to white, man. You're blinding the crap out of me. Yeah, look at this. It's like a little village. And sort of Mario style. You just go from 1-1 to 1-2. That's really cool. And here's little Shiori. Won't get from me. Just go. Okay, she wants nothing got to do with me. Dang. Damn, girl. Did I get everything from here? No, I missed a few things. That's poor form. I'm sorry I've let you all down. Sorry. I can't even call myself a gamer. Hang up your hat, damn it. I wish for titty in general. Or for you to have titties. Both. Both. Yeah. Why can't, like, we get those stress balls, but it's like titties? Why not? Titty stress balls. It might create a bad precedent, you never know. So yeah, new slate. It's Monday. All the dirtiness of the week before is forgotten. Whew, thank God, you know, because I had the FBI at my door. almost. FBI, open up. What? A joke was sick, dude. I want to shake your hand. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Really? You guys aren't the fun police? Oh, might as well, anyway. By the time you figure out what the FBI are up to these days. What are they up to? Oh, he's taking a private jet to visit his girlfriend? Okay. Yeah, Chad's about right. I probably could have just smashed through there. I like that little blue, little teal and purple. Alright, hold on. I'm still trying to figure it out. When I transform over, I need to let go of the button. Boosh! Look at me, I'm doing it. I'm doing it. You proud of me? I'm doing it. Those colors kind of remind me of some of the Life is Strange games. Old? Ever play any of those, Ember? Life is Strange, or... I liked the second game. It was kind of fun. It was a little too real at the time. I suppose that's what made it so good. About these two little brothers who, you know, all the Life is Strange games have powers in them. They were like running from the cops. It's like, dang, poor little guys. Alright, back into the cannonball. Eish, that's like Ember in Peak, trying to get blasted off. Blasted off again. What you've been playing lately, Yuki? Did you get to start Space Marine 2 yet? I know a lot of people, it's hard to have money for all these games, and there's too many games. So sometimes we're a little bit late to the party. That's okay. And this one came out in September, so I'm kind of late to the party there. It's impossible to have time. I think over September and October was at least like eight games. It's like, when am I meant to have time for all that? And then when you do sit down for one of the games, it's like 80 plus hours. Okay, I was kind of hoping that they would break somehow. We'll figure it out. We gotta come back. Armadillo fold. Armadillo fold! My favorite. Get up there. You little stinky armadillo. Controls really well. The camera, I have a little bit of control of the camera like that. But, you know, kind of like a 2D game. It's probably best not to do that because it'll make you involuntarily sick. Don't do it. As opposed to voluntarily sick. Nice. That's my one party trick. Oh dear God! It's on the ceiling. Sorry about that. You gotta have one party trick, right? And people don't appreciate my dick helicopters anymore. Not after the black eye incident of 2025. Like 3 weeks ago. Everybody in the room got a black eye. Dear God. My dick helicopter got out of control. I had become, you know, human flight had been achieved. but it's not this cool superpower like Superman or heroes. No. I had spun too close to the sun and the ceiling fan. Rising shell. Okay, launch skyward. Okay, that's probably not a good idea for me. We just talked about this. We just talked about it. Oh god. That was such a good show, Heroes. I was addicted to it. Save the cheerleader, save the world. And then they couldn't save the show, sadly. It was crap. Alright. Look at me go! You raise me up so I can fall. God damn it. Never play Life is Strange, but I've seen people play them. Okay. It was one of those things you're like, not really your cup of tea, or you're too old for it. I feel that. Even when I started, I didn't play much of the first one. That one I felt a bit, maybe it was aimed towards teenage girls or something. The second one, it came out around the time, you know, when it was before COVID, and it was like the first iteration of Ice 1.0. So these poor little kids running from the cops. And then they had a puppy in it named Mushroom. Okay, so that's all I gotta say, you know. Buy that game and play it. Life is Strange 2. There's a freaking puppy! Oh, hold on. Oh, Jesus. I'm supposed to be Armadillo. Yeah! Yeah, it's actually really responsive. I can do cool stuff like that. And then get stuck in the wall. That takes skill! Or no skill, I can never remember. Why the armadillo's gotta fall in love every time? Pew pew! He's like a little space invader. I see you. Okay, so do we have enough here? What does that little symbol mean? It looks like a life raft. What is that? Yeah, you're just lazy? No, you're probably busy around that time. Ain't no lazy, nothing lazy about you. Jesus Christ, I don't know how you have the time to do everything. You're like the most consistent streamer I've ever seen as well. Like come hell or high water. What do I do here? Oh, yo. I don't know what to do. Maybe just go this way. I'll try going this way, I guess. You expect me to read directions? How dare you? There you go. There you go. Oh, Armadillo's kind of cute when he just walks around like that, right? Well, you can tell by the way I use my walk. I'm Armadillo, man. That's cute. What the frick? Excuse me, coming through. Alright. Pretty simple and straightforward. They're not afraid to put a good few enemies on screen, but I'm a seasoned gamer. I can handle at least 2 enemies on screen at a time. Thank you very much, ladies. Hey, how's it going, Ivy? Hello, what streak? Oh my, you coming in here streaking? Well done, well done. It was all the dick helicopter talk. Now it's like, we're trying to, see, while Ember's away, we're doing our PP presentations to make sure it's up to snuff, you know? And so far, everyone's told me not to use the tassels on mine. I said, okay, I thought it added a bit of flair, a bit of spice. But no. How come ladies can have the titty tassels, but everyone looks strange at me when I have the dick tassels? How do I get over here? Hello? It's glide. Yes. Next time you look at a piece of paper, know that maybe it has feelings. Don't crumple it up in a ball and throw it away. Put your gum in it. That's not very nice. Alright, let's ride the mushroom. What? I can't get up here not until I get more folding powers. And why did you bring me over here then? You son of a bitch. What am I here for? Just to suffer? Okay, I must have went the wrong way. So, how you doing today, Ivy? Have you worked off the hangover yet? It's okay. You're in a safe place. I'll talk at a reasonable volume. Is this better for you? It's okay. I'll ASMR. Just so it won't hurt so much. It hurts. I like having a schedule for streaming because it forces me to stick to it. Ah, see, there you go. See, is it consistency or is it kind of like, you know, reverse psychology or something? Oh, I can't see crap here. Am I going the right way? Oh, maintain 2 hearts and above, and I didn't do that. Oh, I suck. 2 of hearts. Sorry, I messed it up. It's not my fault. I should have zigged when I zagged. They led me down here. Right. Can I do this now? Failed. Start the level over. I couldn't live by that kind of restraint in the game. No, thank you. That's why I'll never be a speedrunner. Anytime I'm speed running is to the toilet after going to Taco Bell. No, no, bad cyber, bad cyber. Okay. I fell in the hole. Can you guys drop health or something? Please and thank you. No, no health for me. I don't need health where I'm going. To the grave. To the grave. To the grave. But no, you're just, as usual, you're just being nice. One thing we all have in common is that good old-fashioned self-deprecating humor. Nice. It's gotten me fired. But no, it takes a lot to stick to it that way for a long, long time. Trust me, I've seen many streamers come and go. Yeah, or just come. Okay, yeah. I had a little bit of booty puckering there. I don't want to talk about it. That's the noise I make when I pucker my booty, okay? It's just random noise. You'll always know. What the hell was that noise? Nah, that's just Cyber. Pucker his booty. Damn it, I can't roll into an armadillo quick enough. That's messed up. So this is Hirogami. It's a semi-nude like me. You don't know it, I'm not wearing pants. Now you know it. Don't worry, I'm completely open about my nudity. That's right, you know. It's 2025. It's it's normal to be open. I'm open about my nudity. I really wish you weren't though. Sorry, can't help it. But yeah, it's really cool. It's done by Bandai Namco. We're playing as this little Japanese fan entertainer turned hero, an unlikely hero. His village has been taken over by this blight, as it's called. We don't know who's behind it. It's kind of a little action platformer. You can see the camera takes a little bit of liberties. It's all over the shop. It's pretty fun. I'm enjoying my time. But yeah, pretty cool. Look at this little guy. He's like a little kitsune. We're going from level to level. I like it. I played too many roguelikes lately, so it's nice just to have a basic, you know, nice, principled kind of thing where it's like, this is an action platformer. And that's it. That's all you need to know. Okay, what's going to happen here? It's falling! Okay, classic. Can I go faster? I probably should be in armadillo mode right now. Mama! Oh, Jesus. Okay, we did it. We did it. Nice. There you go. When the level makes you start singing Freddie Mercury, you know it's probably dangerous. Baba. Oh, hold on. You guys weren't here before. The moving guys are here. Frick on a stick. There's more. Surprised it's not like West Side Story and they start like clicking their hands. Why is that armadillo different to that? Kind of looks like pinatas. Cleanse 10 origami. Why he hurts? He hurts me. Digital glitchers. You're making me read and fight at the same time. No one makes me read. Hold on, maybe I gotta make this guy crash into this. Ah, because only I can hit him. Oh, I can. Take that, you bully. There you go, I got him. And now they're in love. They have 65 babies. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of babies. That's a lot of babies, man. Ta-da-da-da. Nice. Another one bites the dust. Haven't died yet. Good lad, good yet. We don't want that happening. But have you found Waldo? Left me without supervision. Oh. Look at this little crane. Cool. Kind of looks like a little hoodie or something. That's a clever idea. Dim to the tiniest mote. I implore you, bearer of my sacred fan, venture into Toadstool Ticket and restore its shrines. But I got shit to do. I don't want to do this. Take heart. Fading away. The fan, you protect, and bring me back a Klondike bar. Why do I keep bringing up Klondike bars? I've never had one. We don't have them here. But I could make my own recipe. Nice. Just fill it full of weed and hand it out at Halloween. Whoops, I gave all those trick-or-treaters from the adult candy pile. Oh dear. Okay, where do we go now? We go to the next little world. This is our little open world area. Very nice. I know this might give you PTSD from Cuphead. I am so sorry, Ivy. I should have put a disclaimer on the stream. I'm sorry. Let's see, will this lake tell me how many times I've died? 812 times? Disgusting. I hate that way the game does that. I'm sorry, dude. No one needs to see that. Putting all your deaths on show like that? Disgusting. Imagine going to your therapist and like, and then the video game told me how many times I died. It's not fair. Just go to therapy for normal video game stuff like, Melania, she ripped off her hand and she beat me on the ground with it. And how does that make you feel? Fucking pissed. What are you talking about? I broke 2 controllers and put a hole in that wall. Okay. And how do you feel about your mother? Why do you always bring that up every time? God damn it. I think like therapy 101, every therapist are just like, alright, just if you get bored doodling on your little notepad, just ask the mother question. It's a cinch every time. It works. How do I get up there? Please, I want to get up there. Can someone give this armadillo a lift? He's got a bit of winter weight. Oh, so I'm sorry. Oh, he's pissed at me now. Okay. So I didn't mean to bring up your weight. Oh shit, the armadillo's coming for me. Help me, please. Please. You got an armadillo in love. Making tea at the lab. Contaminated tea. Not tea plants. You making mushy teas? 65 babies, my lord. They were busy, right? They were busy getting busy. They really were. No time at all. I've seen some couples do that. Like Rihanna. If you just put out some music, love. She's like, I don't make music anymore. I only make babies. And I'm okay, then. That makes sense. Jesus. That woman is never off her back as far as I can see. On the replay. My God. She's on baby number 7. Oh, I forgot about your cup of tea. There's nothing worse when your tea goes cold. A great song by Dido. Hold on. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this works really well. Good for them. I like it. It's actually quite relaxing. Can I just slide under? Can I just slide into your DMs? Hold on. Oh, yeah. Nice. What do you think about that? I'm an expert at limbo. Who doesn't like a good bit of limbo? Once you start getting to our age, though, it becomes limbo or pulled muscle. You know, it's a new spin on the game. Same with Uno. It's like Uno, or I put the card down too fast and got a paper cut. Like, what the frick? Okay, I was able to hit that guy. Some of the armadillos were hitting back, though. Nice. Some of them look like 2D sprites as well. Cool. Little Hirogami. I've got lots of little indie games like that I've put on the back burner for too long. I want to play them. You give me inspiration, Ember. You play a lot of lovely games. Hello, how's it going, Epic? Trying to use this as a hydrate. Redeem. No. No, you can't. You can't force me to drink. How dare you? I can only hydrate with vodka or whiskey. No, I don't really like vodka that much. Maybe some whiskey. Technically, it's not. How you doing? I appreciate that. I should add that kind of stuff. But honestly, I might as well just stream in the toilet and cut out the middleman. How are you supposed to get that? Maybe if I go up. Boosh! No. That was kind of cute, though. Look at that shape. You guys really... I think what's going on is most of you are getting off on making people drink water. It's a hidden kink. Crouching Tiger, hidden kink. I'm okay with that. I won't kink shame. But I kind of need to use the bathroom over and over. Damn it, beautiful people. Yeah, all the beautiful people. You guys are so nice. I know it's like either crack early in the morning or that late night crack as well. You guys are chilling. I appreciate it. Did you get to go back and fight and finish the shady part of me? I couldn't figure out that puzzle either, dude. It was like 4-dimensional. I was like, can you go sideways but like walk into the camera? My brain. And it was like, it was late at night. And unfortunately, after a certain time, my brain is completely useless for anything besides naughty time and dirty-minded stuff. That's all I've got, I'm sorry. That's all I've got left. The filter is gone. Alright, I think if we beat this turtle, we'll get to turn into turtle. That's how it works. Hey, turtle, don't throw that nasty stuff at me. That's gross. A big gob of bubble gum or something. Come down here, please. You've been a bad turtle. I like turtles. Come here, you little shite. Listen to the way he spits. He's doing that like classic Looney Tunes. Alright. You're gonna suffer with your little spit-tooey, hot-tooey. Whatever happened to a hot-tooey girl? Now the turtle's in love? This game is about interspecies relations. Relations. Yeah, see, there you go. Nice. Now I'm a turtle. Well, it's not a turtle at all, it's a frog. Oh my god. I've been talking about turtles for like 5 minutes. Can you tell what day of the week it is? It's fucking Monday. It's Monday and my mind is spent. My brain is on fire. I got one of those lovely little migraines that's teetering. It probably won't hit till like Wednesday. You know those kind of fucking migraines that feel like a hurricane that's in the middle of the Atlantic and it's not going to hit land for the next couple of days? Yeah, that's about where I am. Good times. Nothing like a brewing migraine. Could be that or some trap wind. I don't know. Find out next time on Dragon Ball Z. Not a migraine. Yeah, I know. Good lord. It's a legendary turtle frog. I'm glad someone else copped that. Jesus. Wanted to watch the Irishman swallow. Oh, dang. Dang. Jesus. That's not that kind of stream. That's for the weekend. So I don't stream at the weekend. How we doing, little Peter? Oh, I'm doing good. How you doing? I have not figured it out quite yet. I'll probably stream it some tonight. See if we get through. I hope I can get some, but maybe if I like from up early, I'll check in. That's probably the best bet. Do you stream the same time? Frog fold. Let me guess, we're gonna be able to do super jumps. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. Like those hops, girl. Oh shit. Damn. Find you a girl that jumps that high just to land on your dick. It may cause irreparable damage, but my god, you'll have good time. Good times, but only one time. And then you're in a wheelchair and you can't find your penis. I swear I left it there before. Nice. Look, I'm figuring it out. Do. Okay, I gotta come back for that. Alright, you can see kind of what the basic understanding of this game is. You get your power, you go to the next level. Big bang bosh, real good nosh. Oh, careful. Careful. I'm doing it, Mom. Are you proud of me? No. Okay, fine. I love the design of this turtle. Look at him. He's so cute. Alright. No problem, Sherlock. I played one or two Crash Bandicoots in my time. With the coot. I just did that just for them. Okay. Fine. Alright. No, I have to be the normal Hirogami to do that. How dare you try and do it. I like this kind of dance they got going on. It's like, hey, ho. What's that all about? It's kind of cute. Alright, hold on. I'm doing it. Oh, yeah. Something quite satisfying. How am I supposed to get that? There you go. Quite satisfying about breaking that up. Oh, yeah. Little EP, the tea is almost done brewing. Nice. Get your tea on. Put a little something in there, you know. Little tea. Make it a hot toddy, you know. It's so funny you brought that up. I didn't know you guys knew about hot toddies. Hot toddies are very important over here. Sticky spit? Ladies, please. At least I don't have to ask if the frog is a spitter or swallower. Yo. Let's see. Migraines had it. Yeah. They are truly gross. You're lucky you don't get any of them. We're definitely not pissed at you for that reason. Damn it. Damn, he's able to get me behind the boxes. That's not nice. Why you gotta be making that noise? Let's see if I can use... Let's see a bit of frog on frog action. Oh yeah. You spit on me, I spit on you. That's fucking teamwork. Just gonna sit there and take it? Dang. That's all I got though, I think. Right? Whoa! He glows. I want a frog that glows. So bioluminescent. Are you dead yet? Well, I'm pressing all the buttons now. Look at me go. Alright, we're helping these little buddies. I keep hitting the camera button, I'm sorry. I'll throw you off. It's alright. Oh, lab tea. Ooh. You're making your own concoction. I swear, if you end up being like the person to invent the male titties, I'll be like, I knew that guy! I knew him! Okay, what do I do here? Maybe I can slow this down with the frog spit. It's a sticky combination. What the hell? Where do I go from here? Over here? No. How do I get back up there? Let's try jumping into the increasingly speeding fan. Nothing bad will happen there. Let's break these. Hubbada, hubbada, hubbada. Don't know what to do. I'm gonna spit on you. Don't take it. You gonna take it. She bounces that high, right? Might be a problem. I don't know, it sounds like a fun challenge. Extreme bouncing on it. Extreme. Damn, I was kind of hoping it would melt these pillars or something. Let's try the armadillo. No. And I'm all out of ideas. Good night, everybody. Oh, God. I feel like I'm hearing smut at work. Feel like hearing smut. You can't really go too far from it. I tried. We got it like a good 15 minutes into the stream, but that's about it. Once Ember got here, it was over. She is the smut catalyst. It's true. The smuttiest of us all. We're like the 7 dwarfs of smut, and she's like Snow White of literally of smut. Hi ho, Smut White and the 7 whores. Hi ho, hi ho, hi ho. It's up to Embers we go. Oh God, how do I get back? Okay, maybe I can. Hold on. I'm never out of ideas for too long. There you go. See, it was so simple in the end. And none of you guys thought of it. How could you? I still think I need to spit on this. Yeah. Charge spit. You gotta spit on it sometimes. Hell yes. I love how, like, most of us are like, oh God, wash your hands when you come in, please. God, it's so nasty. Please wash your hands. And then when you get to it, I'm spitting on my thing. I'm spitting on her thing. You gotta do it. God gave us lube, and we're gonna use it. I produce much lube. Alright, hold on. Can I get over there? I don't like when you do perspective jumps. I'll tell you one thing. Astrobot was fun. Can I kill these guys? Oh no, they're all guarded. Well, excuse me. I can't do that either. They're just laughing at me in the corner. Do I gotta do charge spit? Yeah. But is it hurting them? Kinda. It's really crap. Can I just keep hitting them with it? No. Oh God, I'll be here till Christmas. No. Alright. Go, little frog. That was the worst jump ever. That was the worst freaking... He just refused to jump. He's on strike. Some say he didn't jump at all. You guys can be the judge of that. Smut at work is the best, right? It is. You know? You come up to the counter. They're like, what the hell is that? And you start typing in buttons on your computer with your boner. Or you're like, if you're working a retail job and you're on the till. It's like, sir, I only have 2 items, and you've somehow rung up 17.
Sorry, it's my boner. It's out of control. It's out of control.
Who doesn't want like 17 packs of tissue? You're gonna need them. Clean up on aisle me and everywhere around me. I'm so sorry about that. You're fired. How'd you get fired for that? You were fired today for jizzing on the customers. We warned you 3 times. Hey, it's pretty good to get 3 warnings in fairness, you know. First time I would have been like, get out. Call me later. Alright. I got away from one of them, the next one gets me. You're spitting on me, I'm spitting on you, I don't care. I swear that sounds like the Looney Tunes spit. Okay, now what? Quit the fuck. Alright, seems like Armadillo is quite OP. The OP-ness is real. If we can have OP-ness, why not Vagiginess? I know how much you hate when I do that. I haven't done it in months, you know. It took a lot of, like, of therapy for me not to use the Vaginess. I'm so sorry. I just can't help it. It's the reaction. You look over, you're like, oh my God. You know, in a world where I find someone who doesn't like cussing or bringing up too much dirty stuff. That just sounds like a challenge to me. Sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody stop me. This isn't snow, right? Winter came early. It jizzed everywhere. It's just Jesus jizz. Mother Nature jizzing on everybody. It's beautiful. Open your mouth. Yeah, why does everybody catch snow with their mouth? Don't you know where that's been? Or who it's been inside? Yeah, God. Bunk. It's free protein, apparently. Boosh. That's what I call it. That's what I tell people. That's the end of the stream, alright. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta. Just gotta get out there and delete the VOD and hide from the police. All those normal Monday day things. Day. Hold on, I think I've seen something over here. I swear there was something in the corner. Okay. Oh, God. Come on, my little turtle. Please. Goodbye. Goodbye. I'll miss you. I'm gonna fall down very slowly because I refuse to actually let the feet. There it is. There it is. Hey, I actually got the checkpoint. That still counts. That's a win in my book. Nice. That still counts. It's real to me, damn it. You gonna take that checkpoint, girl? Woo! Checkpoint's like when you're in the middle of just kind of pumping away and you get a hammy, or you get a dirty ham sammy, but you get a little a pulled muscle or something. You're like, hold on, girl, I need to take a mulligan on this one. I need to take a checkpoint. We'll be right back to your pussy in 5 minutes. after these commercials. Alright, we got that done. Lovely jubbly. Should be okay with that. It's a bit weirder if the commercials do actually come on, you know? Do you keep getting muscle cramps in the middle of... Woohoo? You just gotta hydrate more. Alright, that was the end of the level. I suck. Clear within 8 minutes. Wait, I did it in 8 minutes and they didn't give it to me? It was exactly 8 minutes? Nah. What? It says 8 minutes. They didn't give it to me. Damn. I'm gonna have to call somebody on that one. That's messed up. Must have been 8 minutes, 0.10 seconds. Shut my balls. Okay, this is a pretty cool little game for sure. I gotta give it to them. Simple and clean is the way that I feel tonight. I'm sorry, I was trying to talk about the game there and I got confused. Those darn Kingdom Hearts songs come up at the worst time. Probably not the best song to be singing at a funeral, but I felt it was appropriate. My sanctuary, and it's always the remix, so you gotta like put down the dance mat and start breakdancing in the middle of a funeral. It's the way it is. I don't make the rules. Not remix hits. It hits hard. Kingdom Hearts might actually hold the record for longest blue balling in a game I've ever seen. Like, will Kairi and Sora ever get together? And will Riku watch? He could. I think he looks like one of those kind of people, right? He likes to watch. That's fucked up. And will everybody stop, like, creaming over for Axel? Just 5 seconds, please. Come on, Armadillo. I know this is probably against PETA, but PETA's not here, and what PETA doesn't know won't hurt him. So put that Armadillo inside of the cannonball. Nice. Was I meant to fall over there? I hope so. Yeah, this is nice. Ah, it's a little later on, yeah, right? What is that song even about? Regardless of warning and something about your father. What is all that about? I don't know, but it's a damn good song. It sounds like one of those classic Japanese songs where it doesn't translate too well to English, but we'll go with it anyway. I am completely addicted to that Chainsaw Man song. The theme. Alright, hold on. Gotta wait for the spiky thing to go inside. Oh my. That's what the cats say anyway. What kind of messed up nature, the way the cats have to procreate. What the hell is that all about? There you go. Nailed it. Okay, you're just gonna make me sing it now. Oh, hold on, I'm missing someone. You guys are so nice. I'm sorry, I'm actually kind of bad at chat. I read it backwards as well. Ember she has the chat. She's the way. This is the way. She knows it. It's a secret gift. Did not also order 17 oranges or the 3 briskets? Oh, and also put your thing away. Oh, But isn't it a cool talent that my penis can actually, you know, like do manual labor? Manual labor as opposed to automatic. It's got an opposable thumb. Oh, that's messed up. That's messed up. Ugh. I go lurking here kinda as I do some housework. Nice, good job, no worries. Get your goot out. Nice. Good lad. See, there's not too many men that will do some housework. I don't mind it. You know, you put on the apron, the jacket, that's all you wear. You just do a bit of housework. It's light work. You gotta do it. I don't mind it, actually. It's kind of a little bit therapeutic, right? A little spring cleaning. I'm one of those weird guys. I like ironing. I don't know why. There's something extremely satisfying about ironing all the folds out of it, you know? I mean, you have to wear a suit every day. You best believe I want my shirts not to have wrinkles in them. But is it satanic to iron your jeans? Because maybe I ironed my jeans. I'm sorry. I iron everything, you know? There was an old granny walking on the street, looking a bit wrinkly between her fucking teeth. So I grabbed her, and I ironed out all the wrinkles. She now looks like Kris Jenner. Or one of them, I don't know. One of the Kardashians. Kris Kardashian? I don't know. One of the Kardashians. Alright, Bingley the Toad. Now we got Gravity Plop. Hey, we were just talking about massive bouncing on it and plops. There you go. Isn't it weird how the world works? Now you could say that I knew that was going to happen. Now I call you a liar. You have absolutely no knowledge of this. Alright, now we gotta bounce on that thing. See? That's what I'm talking about. Boosh. See, you gotta get on that level, Ember. No pressure, you know. All I'm saying is, I will be inventing a new line of bedroom trampolines, if you know what I mean. And you'll start to get that kind of height that you need, yeah. Yo. Yeah, have fun. Wow, wow. Can you tell that she secretly loves doing housework? It is a good little dance song. It's called, like, I call it housework because it's light work. And I know I'd always, when anyone else brings that stuff up, it makes me think of that. Oh, this is just fun. Hold on, it wants me to slam downwards. No, I do what I want. I'm Armadillo Man. Oops. Dude, I just got that hair too. Come on. I just got that. How could you? Nice breeze. Did you clean the house? Yes. That's exactly what it is. Definitely not for the neighbor next door, Mrs. Rafferty, who's always peeking through my window. Oh my. Gotta give her a show too, if you know what I mean. So the aprons are always the one with the big muscles on it. Alright, Mr. Armadillo. Can we crush some of these platforms with that? That's what's up. Maybe no. What can we do? Do. This is so cute. There's a little gorilla one as well. Alright, hop on that thing. That's no good. Alright. What was it? This one. Boosh! Look at that! I'm using different powers. Look at me. Look at me go. Wow. Nice. That mental aptitude test was so wrong about me. Can you imagine? He shouldn't be able to walk around. But okay, back to the turtle. It's a turtle to me, damn it. People out there freaking out right now. He keeps calling it a turtle when clearly it's a frouge. It's a little frouge. Ever play those frog detective games? There's so many detective games. I think there's a duck detective as well. How come can we get any human detectives? They're clearly lacking. Hold on. You can take me higher. Yep. Nailed it. First try. Last try. Alright, slam downwards and that's going to help me, is it? Oh, nice, nice. That's some good bouncing right there. Hell yeah. Oh yeah, girl. Boosh. Right there. See, if guys do that, kind of crush your balls a little bit. Oh god. But I'm game. If she's game, that's okay. Whew. Just have to be okay with the dude's voice raising a couple of octaves, you know? After a couple of bounces, you start sounding like Michael Jackson. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Boosh. And make sure everything's all good and the audio's good as well. Sometimes you get a game and it's very loud, like some of those horror games were very loud. They just are, to try and get a spook out of you. It's like, are they scary or is it just the volume's up to 11 and just blast you? And then other games are whisper quiet. I can't win. I put a limiter on OBS and that seems to help a little bit, but I think we've all been there with the Steam games where it's like, you did ask for this game to be on full volume straight away, right? That's not the... Oh! I didn't do that. I didn't do that. I had no control over myself, I'm sorry. And that's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. He actually like slides into home base there. No, hold on. Boosh, we may need the frog for this. Frouge! Hold on. Whoa! Okay. He doesn't have a great shadow. I didn't even know where I landed there. Oh, Jesus, the speed. What in the name of God Almighty was that? What the hell? It goes from 0 to hero in seconds. 0 to hero. Clear within 7 minutes. Kiss my ass. Kiss it. Kiss it good. It's not my fault. It's like a frog tongue being sucked back in. Not cool, bro. Boosh. I like the way you kind of stunned them a little bit. I wonder can I break these? No, see, these can only be broken by Hirogami. Oh, everything sounds good. Thank you. Thank you. You have like 17 extra steps with the music and stuff. You're very cool for doing that because like I feel like it becomes a heck of a commitment sometimes, right? Now what do? I don't fall off the edge. I used to do like if I'm playing like a competitive game, I'll stick on some music because it's just like whatever. But then I used to mess around and try and get the volume for the music perfect so it never showed up on the copyright stuff, and then just became a pain in the butt cheeks because I would get copyright strike for video game music and I'm like, okay. So yeah, and then I used to have a separate bot that did sound effects for people, but as you well know, people do be liking to spam, you know. God bless you. We live in a perfect world, and some people are neurotypical and some people are non-typical, and my God, do they like pressing things over and over. So I was like, okay, I can't actually get anything done. But, you know, you don't mind if it's like jump scares and stuff. It's things you just, whatever you're like comfortable with over time, I guess. If you're cool with the music. And it helps that you sing amazing as well. So, like, for me, I just sound like an old Irishman. Jesus. You have a few nice Irish singers these days, you know. That dude from One Direction. And he does well for himself. And boosh! Oh, I knew it. Oh, so how do you break those then? There's a few nice ones out there. No, I can't break those. Damn it! Yeah, I didn't really look into that too much. Don't you do it! I might actually die here. Why is the armadillo so slow? Because he's hurt. And like Hosier as well. He's doing damn well for himself. Okay, hold on. Yeah, it's like different audio channels or something. Everybody's been talking lately about this Elgato Wave 3. Have you ever looked into those? Seems it's a lot of like physical stuff, but I think now they'll just let you use the program yourself, and it splits up like I think 11 or 12 audio channels if you want. So like say you wanted, oh I knew he was gonna get me, good angle. Say you wanted to have like your alerts on a different audio channel and music as you said and games, and because a lot of people, myself included, like if you're having party chat, it could be just a disaster, especially when it comes to console party chat, which has become such a pain in the last couple of years. It used to be okay during the Xbox 360 days, and you don't care now. Now it's like, oh, consoles doesn't capture it, and then the Elgato won't capture it. It's a pain in the butt. What the butt? Wally, hello. Emerito, Tammy, Hammy, Salami. How you doing? Welcome on in, little buddy. Oh, buddy. I just saw your, because you know when you like, we all just hang out and chat, you don't really look at people's profile unless you're having a little nosy. But I'd seen your profile picture. What is that? What is that? Is that from Rocco's Modern Life? Or is it Pepito? Is that what you really look like, Wally? Because if so, I'm sorry about my earlier comment. You look lovely. Okay. Nice. We're getting into this. How long have we been going for? Okay, cool. Might do like a little 2 hours or so of this, and maybe a little Ninja Gaiden or something. We'll see. I have to get back into Ghost of Yote as well. I'm kind of like PTSD from that boss. I swear to God. I swear. Oh my God. Owie. But if I do play Ghost of Yote, like you don't, don't feel bad if you don't want to get spoiled again. But you're too nice. I don't want to spoil you on things. Okay, that goes for everybody. That is Glonk. Who is Glonk? Don't just come in and go, that is Glonk. Are you making me say a dirty word in a different language? If so, bravo. Well done. Bravo. Well done. How very dare you? Okay, I need 6 for this. I have 6. See how that works. You want 6? This is Hirogami. It's a cool little origami style action platformer from Bandai Namco. Pretty damn fun, actually. We get to turn into different things. Wow! Nice. We should give Coraline a watch, because I haven't seen it in years, and people were mentioning it there. I know people are scared of it. I do agree that the needles in the eye button stuff with that. But, no, I'll be down to watch it. I like it. I kind of stuck with that movie maker, Laika, L-A-I-K-A, I don't know what the hell. How you say it? Laika. Made like Box Trolls, which is a fun little kind of movie. And then they're working on a new one now as well. They're pretty cool. They're when it comes down to these things, like Disney, I know there's... Can I get in there for the crack? Yeah! Okay. Oh, this thing's gonna chase me down? Help me, Jesus! Come on, Armadillo. Help me, Jesus. Take me down to the Paradise City. I'm stuck in the wall and it's not looking pretty. Yeah, I like those guys. So yeah, Disney haven't done much practical effects stuff in a long time. So we have to kind of look after the production companies that do the practical effects, I think Disney are going back to 2D animation though, fingers crossed. It doesn't necessarily mean that the movie's going to be good or the writing is going to be good, but I'll take anything at this point, Because at this point, we're going to have Zootopia 7, Toy Story 7, Frozen 7, and I might as well just pack it in at that point. I don't want to watch any more Disney movies. Not that those movies are necessarily bad or anything, it's just diminishing returns and that, Too much of a good thing. So that'd be good. We have a little Irish production company over here called Cartoon Saloon, and they make some really, really lovely movies. You might have heard of some of them, but if you haven't, I definitely give them a watch. They're very inspired by Studio Ghibli, or Ghibli. Is it Gibbles or Gibbles? I don't know. And one of them is called Song of the Sea, and very, very special. It's basically they take some Irish folklore and make some movies out of it. And Song of the Sea is about a tale, not quite mermaids, but actually about seals. Because we have a couple of little seals that visit our coast. And it's about a fair maiden, a siren of the sea, who turns into a seal. And it's really, really beautiful. So Song of the Sea is that one. And it's gorgeous. Then they made one called... I just call it like Wolf Walkers, which you can imagine what that one's about. And it kind of it takes place a couple of 100 years ago. They're all animation, and it kind of talks a little bit about the old school conflict of England and Ireland. But it's about these kids, one being Irish and kind of living off the land as we were back then, and one being English and a bit more uppity. And she can turn into a wolf. And they're working on a new movie as well. Now, they're a small Irish production company. It's very hard to get funding for it. They get funding from all over Europe. So it takes a long time. It takes like 7+ years. But they're wonderful. So yeah, check out those movies. If you like that kind of stuff. They're obviously kid-friendly. But, same with Studio Ghibli. They're made for all ages. And if you want that wholesome goodness, Like, I definitely suggest that. Not to, you know, I don't work for them. I'm not trying to promote them just because they're Irish, but I am proud of them. I am proud of them for sure. Good for them. Good for them. Okay, so find a way up there. Gotta be Mr. Fruge. Like, I'm not one to be like, oh, adults shouldn't be watching kids' movie and kids shouldn't be watching adult movies. Like, to a point, yeah, I guess, but, like, come on, like, life is hard enough as it is. It's okay if it's a bit of nostalgia, and it's okay if it's a bit of just wanting something wholesome. There's too much doom and gloom and hatred out there, like, let us have our chill moments. Whoosh! Alright, I'm doing it! Okay, you need to get the celestial crane for this. This one's really well made. Glonk doesn't know when until he dies, will he dies, but he sure as hell wish for it to happen as soon as possible. Nice. What do you think of that reading? Hell yes. How's my reading? I'm going to get a bumper sticker for my car. How's my reading? And then just jam on the brakes. Gotta hate those people. Glonk. Okay, I missed so much. Sorry, you guys are so nice. What is that skull all about? Teach me how to do it. Glonker's my spirit animal. You may ask why. Because Glonk does nothing, then dies. Oh no. Let's watch Coraline. Yeah, let's do it. Let's put some Coraline in our veins. I like it. I love the little music they use. It's kind of French inspired when Coraline's just popping about, you know. I really like that music. It pops into my head from time to time. I like the little cat. And then, yeah, who was talking about like all of the movies being mixed together? That was an interesting theory, that one, like Frankenweenie and stuff. But then I was like, hold on, those are Tim Burton movies. I don't think Coraline. Eternal Slumber or Squeezies. Oh. Won't get squeezies. Aw, it sounds kind of cute. It sounds like you know, little brother, little big sister thing, right? No, well, unless we're talking about Thai squeezies, that's completely different. Sorry, I'm quite addicted to the Thais. Jesus. Hold on. Made it. Okay, this game is definitely like a 3 out of 10, but you know what? Like in terms of difficulty. But that's okay. That's fine. Watch me get absolutely floored now in about 10 seconds. 3 out of 10, you're saying? Who is Glonk? What did I miss? If you secretly take a little look at Wally's profile picture, there's a happy little goblin or something, I don't know. Happy. Oh yeah. Which movie? I was kind of like sort of gushing about an Irish. Oh Jesus! My first day died in this game. Oh Jesus! I must hang my gamer medal up in shame and hang my. I'm so sorry. You disgust me. That's right. Spit on your screen. That's okay. I like it. Yeah, it's a little Irish animation production company called Cartoon Saloon, and they made little animation movies. One called Song of the Sea, about a little Irish siren turning into a seal, and little tiny baby white little seal. Wait, I have the thing. Why did you make me come back here? Why I got here? And then there's one called Wolf Walkers, which is about little Irish girl living off the land, turns into a wolf. Seems to be a lot of animal transformation stuff. A lot of Irish folklore and Celtic folklore is like that, because we're one with nature, or something like that. One. How do you get in there? You're pissing me off. Ah, no wonder I died. How do you get in there? Do. Maybe I gotta spit on them? Take that. Oh, look at that aim. Look at that. Yeah, it definitely seems to hurt them a little bit, but it doesn't kill them. There you go. It only took me 17 tries. Oh yeah. Thai squeezies, right? Thai. As an Irishman, I hold the right to reserve my THs. I can't pronounce my THs, so the number 3 comes out like a tree. I'm sorry. Can't help. But Thai is just yeah. But actually, if you think about it, Thai squeezes could actually be a thing, right? Isn't there some kind of a like Muay Thai leg lock or Thai lock or something? You know, when she got that kind of... Hell yeah. Wanna visit Ireland someday, hopefully? That'd be nice. It's a nice place. A lot of people kind of romanticize it. You know, times are tough like everywhere else. That was supposed to take me 7 minutes. Yes. And see, I almost got it there. Like 3 times the limit. Dear God. Well, yeah, it's nice. It's a nice little country. For a tiny little country, I don't know how most of the world knows about it. But they do. They do. Because we spread to the far corners of the world. So everybody's got a little bit of Irish in them. Yes. It was known as Operation Lucky Charms. It's true. It's true. During the 1800s, we spread around the world. And now when somebody mentions Lucky Charms, we activate our Irish sleeper cells. Look at this! Cool! I'm like a crane. Okay, how do I... Glide movement. Okay, didn't tell me to press R2 at all, but R2 makes you fly. Okay, this is so cool. This game goes from strength to strength. Woo. Lovely little indie game. I try and play as many as I can. I feel dead bad I don't get to finish many of them. That's the problem. It's like, even right now, I'm like in the middle of fucking Ghosty Ote and... hold on. Ah! Oh, cool. Now I'm actually a paper plane. I was wondering if we were going to do this. I tried to make them like that, but they didn't come out that way. Whee! Air brake. Skr, 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 skr. Air brake. Oh, how do you get that piece? Okay, fine. It's like the frickin' gummy ship part in Kingdom Hearts. How could they? Now I can do a barrel roll? Okay. Air brake. I can't say shit. You're either someone who loves the gummy ship things in Kingdom Hearts, or you frickin' hate them. I can't really tell if I'm gonna get hit by the wall there. Are these supposed to give me more charge? Come here! Nice! I got one! I couldn't tell how close that was. Well, there you go. That was a very satisfying splash. That's what she said. Hold, hold. Oh, I did a barrel roll. Do a barrel roll. I did it too far. What's this? Clear. Okay, that's the. It's good that the levels have little secret things. It's just hard to tell how close you are to getting splatted. There you go. There you go. I don't think I got any of those. It's a little hard to do the depth of field. I think the camera's probably just a little bit too high. Me too. Me too. Alright. Fire missiles? Now he tells me. Fire will. Roger, roger. Nice. This is fun. I like it. Tie squeezes are a thing. And I'm in need of a thing, right? A thing or two. Just waste the whole evening for that. Why do we like it so much? Can I get down there? Please? Wow! Aerofold diagram. Okay. Not sure what that is, but thank you. You see? People look at me weird being obsessed with thighs. Come on. Look at them. The perfect shape. The perfect grip. Oh, I can actually shoot those mines as well. Okay, cool. When they're not shielded. Doesn't seem to be a whole lot. Get him! It just locks on itself. Okay, cool. Lovely, lovely. What a fun game, you know? It's nice to have a game that's not going to break your brain in terms of difficulty. Looks like they're going to pop us out here. Yep. I could tell because there was traps coming up. Back wooden and a block rockin' beats. This month's got some interesting games coming out. That Hyrule Warriors game is coming out. Any fans of that series? I can't believe they squeezed 3 games out of it. That's Nintendo. Like, technically the first Hyrule Warriors was more of a experiment. I really like it. It still feels like a Dynasty Warriors game. And then we had... Then they sort of became prequels to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom. Which is actually genius when you think about it. Like, how do we add this lore in and don't put it in the actual game itself? Because that would be stupid. We'll get people to actually buy these other games. They're fun games. I think if you're not a big fan of the Musou stuff, I can understand, you know, like Dynasty Warriors, Samurai Warriors. I can understand if you're like, I don't really like this. I understand. When you walk away, I put a kick me sign on you. Please, let me up there. Can I hit you? Yes. Le bonk. L'accoutrement. I want to play Hyrule Warriors, but it's only on Switch 2. Oh, for God's sake. Have you played the other ones? Yeah, that's getting to be a pain in the ass. Oh, trust me, you're not missing much yet, Ember. If I was you, you know how Nintendo is. They'll put it on sale. They'll put it on sale. I think so. I think they're getting nowhere near the numbers that they thought they are getting, you know. And it's understandable. They're a bit greedy. Wait, hold on. I just noticed that. Can I shoot? What's that button? Why is there an arrow on him? Forward! Whoa! I charge it up. And then he still did a shield. What the hell was the point of that? But, if you remember the good old 3DS days, remember they got very greedy then as well, and they had to put down the price of the 3DS, which people were like, they'd never do that. And they put down the price of the games as well. People weren't adopting it, yeah, because of the price, but also because there was a huge like fear campaign about the 3D affecting children's eyes, and even to this day they still say that under the age of 5, I think, it will stunt their eye development or something. Might make them cross-eyed. I don't know. Who knows? Ah, that's not good enough either. Okay. But yeah, so they ended up lowering the price, and if you were like a sort of early adopter, you got this thing called the Ambassador program, and it would just give you free games. That's how I got to play A Link Between Worlds, which I love. I really wish they would. I actually think it's one of their best 2D Zeldas. So good. That mosaic stuff, I wouldn't spit there for it. So good. Because there's a lot of old school games that just did not make it over to Europe for a long time. But I didn't get to play a lot of classic like Chrono Trigger a long time. Do. Nice. I spit on your timed puzzle. Yes, wee. But yeah, so there could be a time to do that, or at least give you a good. Oh, give you a good pack-in game, you know. Because I ended up getting the Switch 2 mainly because all I had was a very old standard Switch. Oh, I could feel it coming. What are you meant to do there? I feel it coming, baby. What the hell is that song all about? I feel it coming. Nice. This guy's just like fucking jizzing the whole song. Just record me for 3.5 minutes while I jizz. I feel it coming, baby. Jesus, that's why he's called The Weekend, because he spends the whole weekend jizzing. He probably does. But yeah, I had an old Switch, and it was showing its age graphically, and I was on my like 3rd pair of Joy-Cons. I'm like, I'm not doing this again. There's enough drift here, like, to start my own Japanese racing game franchise. Stop drifting, controllers. So I decided to jump in, and then that was like how I got the new Mario Kart. There was no way I was paying full price, but sadly it's one of those things, by doing it that way, I was still sending the wrong message to Nintendo. You can't win. I like my Switch 2, I won't lie. I'm still waiting for most of the other games to get upgrades. Like, I won't lie, I'm waiting to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 if it gets a Switch 2 upgrade. Thank you, please. It would be nice, because Xenoblade Chronicles 3 did run like arse. There's no denying it. It was a very impressive game. It's like, I don't like 15 frames per second. So yeah, some of that stuff. Oof! But I'm trying to think, like, it hasn't been too many, like, big bangers, so you're not missing too much. Like, Donkey Kong was super fun. It's very nice to kind of sit back and relax and do it. I don't think it hits the highs of Mario Odyssey, but very close. It's just nice to have it. Like, I won't knock them for that, because Donkey Kong is getting, you get a bit of neglect for a while there, you know. Wait for the Switch to S2 emulator. No, I get you. But you're right. I know you take advantage of the emulators. You're right. You know, you probably do it from the perspective of your own kind of thoughts on Nintendo, and just from a money thing as well, and that's understandable too. Like, things are just ridiculously expensive. Ridiculously. I know there's some people who come into my chat and they are just anti-Nintendo. Like, there's no other way of putting it. Like, they will, if there was a war against Nintendo, they would go into the draft. No problem. So they must have been personally hurt by Nintendo or something. I don't know. Miyamoto came over and slept with their mom. Maybe, you don't know. You don't know. Getting jiggy with it, you know? You just walk in and he's giving his mom the old one-up, you know? Let's go! I gotta go back, I think, do I? There's no easy way of going back. Maybe. I think there's gonna be an invisible wall there. I could make it back that way. Let's try it. Will it be invisible wall? Our surveys say no. Okay, that's pretty good. Nice. Skip to me loo. Oh, Jesus! But I've been greeted by nasty enemies. That's what you get for cheating your way back. I'm sorry, okay? I don't know where I am. You have to do that right there, midair. Damn, when she spits on that thing midair, she's a keeper. She's a keeper. She got that aim. Clear within 10 minutes. Can you stop reminding me how long it's taking me to do this level? Please, I have anxiety. Please. Boosh. Nice. Okay, frog might be a little bit OP as well. Look, the pagans are everywhere. I still get the pagans. I'll buy one for you. Oh, damn. Wally's come into some riches, has he? Emulate, no one give full direction, so I gave up. Yeah, it can be a bit tough, alright. There's many things out there. Everyone will suggest RetroArch, which is like an emulator group of a thing. Yeah, to me it seems to be CPU is the most important thing when it comes to emulation. Because your GPU only does so much, but it's the brains that do it, apparently. Actually, Nigerian Prince, and I need you to send me $1,000 so I can go home and send it back with a Switch 2. Oh, really? I was going to give you 2,000. Are you sure? Is that all you want? Come on. Come on. Now, do you want 1,000 Nigerian dollars? Because I can hook you up, man. That's about €2. I got you. I got you. Hold on, I'll just reach down my couch and find you 1,000 Nigerian dollars. You're welcome. You're welcome. We're all welcome. We came from it and we will return to it. What can I say except welcome? That was a weird moment in Moana. Yeah. I haven't seen any of the others. All companies are greedy, but Nintendo's on the level. That is true. Yeah, we have to call them out. I love their games and they still make magic. But they could make magic without ripping off all its fans, you know, and stealing their firstborns and creating satanic cults in the name of Mario and Bowsette and Peachette and apparently Booette. Has anyone seen Booette? People were dressing up for Halloween as Booette, and I didn't think I needed to see Boo with some big bazongers, but there you go. Not the weirdest thing I've fapped to, but it's definitely up there. Definitely. Oh, you got it. Your Donkey Kong game looks fun. What's enough to buy it? Yeah, exactly. You're so right, Emery. You're dead right. I don't think there's any game out there that you can honestly put your hand on and say, yep, this is worth buying a console. Even PlayStation. So it's much better these days to wait for at least like 2 years, maybe even 3, depending, and have that lovely library waiting for you. Now, if Xenoblade Chronicles 4 comes out, you know, we might see Ember actually push down some old ladies just to get into like a Best Buy. Like, get out of the way! Move, bitch! Like, hey Ember, how's it going? And she runs you down, like Looney Tunes style. You're flat on the ground, you have footprints on your body, you know, fucking Wile E. Coyote. Jesus! I think she likes the game. Well, especially if it comes with a special edition console. Oh my goodness. Say what? That Little Nightmares 3 collection was so fucking good. I'm so jealous. Also, I may actually steal it. Someone broke in. They didn't take anything. God, there was like all this jewelry here, and I left out all this money. They didn't take anything. Is there anything missing? Dun dun dun. It's my Little Nightmares 3 collection. Oh yeah, I would kick their canes away. Oh my god! You're not supposed to lean into it. I mean, you can't lean anymore, right? Because you kick their canes away. Jesus! That's evil. I was just saying push past them, you know. Things happen. You know, even if you're just meant to, you like drop kick them or something. Jesus Christ. You kick their canes out of the way. They fall over. Oh, Jesus. I've heard of cow tipping, but granny tipping? There you go. Learn something new. And where has this craze started from? We must find Patient Zero. Who started this granny tipping? It was her, it was Ember. I've seen her do it. She did it for a Klondike bar and Xenoblade Chronicles 4. I don't know what they're working on. But they're working on stuff. We'll see. I'm doing the hippie hops. Survival of the fittest. No, it's just to get a Nintendo Switch 2. This has nothing got to do with survival. If there were zombie grannies with canes, then I will join you. We'll hold hands and skip through the garden, kicking over granny canes. I'm with you on that, but no, zombie granny canes. Are the canes the zombies? Canes? What's that chicken place y'all got? Canes. Raising Cane. There it is. I got there in the end. That dude started a whole business just selling chicken fingers. I think American people like chicken. Can't be sure. This place is gorgeous. Look at it. Looks like that one level from Kenna Bridge of Spirits, where Ember was being absolutely getting her salad tossed by Archer. I seen it. I seen it. I seen it all. I thought I had to pay per view for that one. Switch 2 cost $600. Yeah, Jesus. Yep. Yeah, those tariffs, man. It's almost like they were just really, really greedy. And then they were like, no, it's the tariffs, I swear. And then Mario has his fingers crossed behind his back. No, you wouldn't lie to me, would you? I kind of want to go to Nintendo Land just to get out of my system. Now, talk about like tipping over a few grannies. I wouldn't be against drop kicking a few kids out of the way just so I could get into Nintendo Land a bit faster and do the little one-ups, the question mark blocks. Sorry, how do I get up there? Don't tease me like that, game. Tease me. Let's see. Fluge. Yes! That was easy. I technically didn't get up there, but it still gave it to me. Nice. Right, now what we gotta do? The time for Speedy Gonzales. Go. There you go, wasn't so bad. Whoosh. When you walk away, Ember kicks your cane away. Please, this granny is passed out on the floor. Okay, we haven't been able to break these yet. We need some kind of a cannonball or an explosive or something. Just upgrade your PC. That's true. True. The point just add another 100 and get a PS5. That's true too. But PS5 doesn't have any games, so it's like, do you get the expensive thing with a few nice games, or the other expensive things with no games, or the other expensive thing? You could also pay off your student loan, damn it. Who needs to do that? Needs 1,000 to get a useful PC? Yeah, Jesus. It's getting rough, alright. I got a decent, but it's only a pre-build, so I can already tell I'm going to have to change some things out. But I got it for like €800, which was a bag, and 4080. What do I do? Is your grandmother the victim of the elusive cane kicker? Please dial this number now. Crime Stoppers are here. We will find the cane kicker. I don't know. Hello, I'm a grandmother, and I haven't been in contact with the cane kicker yet, but I live in constant fear. I carry 2 canes with me just in case, and I have 2 other canes on the backwards. Yes, I'm coming out of my ass as as support. These are the extra cane support. Oh yes, and you know who sells the extra canes? Ember. That's right. This whole thing is a giant conspiracy business. She's selling canes, so she goes around at night like the Batman, but she's the cane woman. And she kicks people's canes and breaks them, just so they have to. Look, they have, instead of the yellow paint and the white paint, they have little paper arrows, just so they buy canes from Ember. Honestly, it's a genius plan. I wish I would have thought it myself. God damn it. Genius! I did not approve of that version of the song. Oh, sorry. I was supposed to get approval from you first. I forgot about that. Well, see, you are mentioned in the song, so you're well within your rights to sue. Oh dear. But all you'll get from me if you sue is my limited edition Lucky Charms. They're right here in my banana hammock. You're welcome to them. And then you can put my Lucky Charms up on the wall with the cheeks. So you have some cheeks and balls. I gotta see this wall of cheeks. Do you have a wall of cheeks? What is that? What is that? Ah, it killed me. What was that? That was a new enemy. That sucks. 0 deaths. First try. Why can't we just do a deathful run? The most deaths in a video game. Remember sells canes? She does. Raising canes. That's why she hates wheelchairs. Oh my god! Ivy, you genius! Holy, oh my god. It's like Charlie and Always Sunny. We have the 6 degrees of separation. Of something. One of those. You're like a detective, dude. I never even thought of that. I never even put 2 and 2 together. I feel so stupid. How have I lived this long in a lie? That makes so much sense. Because wheelchairs are more convenient than canes because they have wheels. I heard our next invention is going to be Heelys for grannies. I'm going to call them grannies. No, that doesn't work. Why is my lore expanding in this way? Yeah, I don't know. You have no choice in the matter. Sorry. It's all. It could be headcanon, you know. It could be. So it's just a fan fiction that's gone horribly out of control, with far too much bouncing on that thing. Bouncing. That's my kind of fan fiction. When your fan fiction is so like crazy that she finally finds a new smut book to read on her Kindle, and it's about herself, and she didn't realize till about 50 pages in. That's awesome. There you go. We've come full circle. And if you were coming full circle, that's kind of cool. It's probably dangerous. Oh, I got myself in my eyes. I came full circle. It's like boomerang jism. Ba 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 ba. Alright, let's see what we do now. Things are getting a bit mean now. I'm just a piece of paper. Why did that hurt me? Please let me through. It's one of these little shites that like shooting bombs. They're throwing ropes at me. Paper ropes. Nice. Oh, that's cool. Oh, I like that effect. That's cool. The lower thickens. Oh my. Gotta be a thick, creamy lower. Very short and funds because of the apartment loan. Oh, Jesus. I know times are tough. Look after yourself first, won't you? Make sure you've enough to eat. And keep yourself warm. We're going into the winter, you know. I know things are tough. The rent is out of control. Things are so bad here. You think we were living in goddamn Hollywood or something with the rent prices here. Even in Little Ireland, you know. Dear God. There's actually been like a rising case of people like in their 40s going back to live with their parents. I don't blame them. Poor things. I couldn't. I'd go mad. I like moved out when I was like 17 and I thought I was hot shit. And you know, it's definitely hard at times, but you can't go back. You can never go back. It's one animated movie no one ever talks about. It's one of my favorites growing up. Was All Dogs Go to Heaven. It was a Don Bluth movie. Pretty sad, but I really like it. Also, look, that was some of that old, almost Disney style animation. Did like The Land Before Time and American Tail, Fightful Goes West, and All Dogs Go to Heaven. So I'm constantly quoting it, and I know no one has a clue what the hell I'm talking about. It's not my fault. Okay, now what do we do? Okay, now what? If you want to know more about Ember's lore, please buy her lore diary. Hell yes. Not sponsored. But maybe. Oosh. Hopefully I won't pay rent anymore in 6 months or a year max because it'll be in my own apartment. Good lad, Jesus. At that age, good lad. That's huge. That's absolutely huge. That's very important. And like, here's the thing, like, maybe, you know, the ass might fall out of the housing market, so be it, but like land and houses, that's always appreciating. You look after it and it'll look after you, you know. I definitely suggest a lot of people invest in land or property, you know, maybe wait for the next little crash. Because it works really well, like even if you're not someone who has a portfolio or deals with massive amount of like investments, you know, even if it's just a few Pokemon cards or something. But trust me, something like a property works like a nest egg. And like, you come up in your 40s and 50s, and even if, God forbid, you land on hard times, it'll always be there. Ooh, what's this? What's this? Ooh, the gorilla. Cool. Nice. King Kong. I think these act as pseudo bosses. That's pretty cool. Okay, what do you want from me? No, please leave me alone. I don't know you. Bonk. Alright. Let's hit him in the booty. Booty, booty, booty. Can't touch this. None shall withstand the power of the armadillo. Bonk. Okay, that was easy. Now we get to become a gorilla. Yay! Well, yeah. Anyway, sorry to get all adult all of a sudden. I'm so sorry. I have two modes. It's either like dirty, shanty. Okay, he's not here. I must find him. Hey, take it easy. Only come around. You might still be disorientated. So time for disorientation. You define shalalalala. Shalalalala. Okay, we'll find shalalalala. Is he another ape? No, just another ape. My betrothed did something stupid. And now, wait, you cleanse me. That means you should be able to cleanse him too. Please hear me out. Shalalalala. Wanted to become the ultimate warrior, protect our jungle like a fool. He embraced the blight. Thought it would make him stronger. He embraced the blight? Please, do not judge him. His intentions were pure. What he did was bad, but will you save him? Everybody deserves redemption. Thank you. May the maidens of the forest protect you. Shalalalala. The interference was so loud I dagny threw the telegizmo across the fucking room. Let me guess, a blighted ape? That was tough. I don't know if I could for this one, Ruth. I'm sick of all this doubting yourself here. You made it through, didn't you? And I'm betting you got the ape fool back too. Yeah, but nothing. Go, put your new form to the test, lad. Climb some vines, I guess you could say. And go away. Okay, then I'm disconnecting now. It's a horrible joke. Don't ever do that again. Yeah, I would never make weird jokes like that. Right? Show you view, receive it. It's in the middle of the desert. Hey, it's a start. It's all good. You don't have to. You don't have to dox yourself. You know these people from GeoGuessr now. You show them a grain of sand and like, that's Cairo, Egypt, at the local Tesco's. How did you know? Okay, time to go ape. Look at this stuff. Oh, hell yes. I like how these all have... Whoa, okay, we can do that. We can climb and swing. It's got some good punchies. Oh, come here, you. Oh, yeah. Ride that pole. Look, it's just like Ivy's emote. Tell me something good. Bye, bye. How do strippers always lube the pole? I can't tell you that. Wally's too young to know that one. Let's just say they get a little bit excitable mid-dance. Ayo. Tell me something good. Yeah, right? When you get the own... Yeah. How do you guys feel about that kind of stuff? Like, is it something you should be interested in yourself? A lot of people don't like owning property because it kind of sort of can work like a ball and chain where it's like, well, maybe I want to travel or do this and that. I don't want to be worried about people breaking in or something like that. Or maybe you do have plans for it. You want to become your own landlord. Or, I don't know. What I've seen, like... Yeah, the whole Airbnb stuff, like, is just insane. From a landlord perspective, some of them can be really crap people. They're just happy enough to collect the rent. And then from a tenant, some people just abuse. They're like, this ain't my own house, so I'm going to abuse everything, you know? Crap on the wall, inviting people in. And then say, like, you got to get them out of there, or like you're breaking a lease or something, and they're like, well, I'm going to take this out in the apartment, and they just destroy the place. And like, don't even get me started up, like they started turn it into like a freaking crack house, meth den or something. Get lowered. I know this. See, what's happening now is, even in Ireland, we have the greedy landlord going on where before all this, even just like 5 years ago, the average 3-bedroom house over here, usually semi-detached, was about $750 a month. It's now closer to $2,750 or even $3,000 a month, and it's disgusting. And it's not from inflation. It's not from any of this stuff. It's basically from Johnny down the road going, oh, look at this. Billy's he's charging $3,000 a month for his house, and my house is the same. Let's pretend to evict these tenants so that we can sell the house for that, or we can get new tenants in with a new price. It's kind of disgusting. So it's a little bit of greed. You know, everybody complains about it. And you know, the price and cost of things, when you're kind of exacerbating and asking to it as well, you know. Why can't we all masturbate instead of exacerbate the problem, right? That'll be my motto. I'm running for president of masturbation. Please, your vote is important, as is your jism. As is your jism. All right. Oh, nice. I'm Tarzan. Stick on some Phil Collins. Dude, I don't want to scare anybody, but I've seen some like latest footage of Phil Collins. He's not looking great, the poor devil. Who else did I see recently? Morgan Freeman. Like Morgan Freeman has been old since I was young, and he's never shown it. He just perpetually. But I think he's like 88 now. He's on that like Jennifer Hudson show or something. I don't really watch it. It just, for whatever reason, my timeline always gets that weird dance part where they're dancing before they go on the show. Never seen the show, but I see everybody dancing when they're getting up there. Can I just keep riding this thing? Hell yeah. Woo! And yeah, he's looking a bit rough. Tell you one thing, like, because I watch so much true crime, it's kind of probably unhealthy. Eventually, every now and then, a celebrity will pop up in this true crime stuff. And one of them was Morgan Freeman. And it was kind of weird. I didn't know about this, and it kind of sickened me. Basically, he's like his great-granddaughter from a different family. So it's like step-granddaughter or something. She had, like, been killed by one of her boyfriends, which is really horrible. But then, as they were digging through phones and stuff, all this crazy stuff came out. I think she was like in a relationship with Morgan Freeman. You know? What the fuck? Or at least that was the rumor. And then it was all covered up. I didn't know this. Is there one single celebrity in Hollywood that's not a twisted pup? Like, good God. No, not Phil. I know. I best not even to bring it up, because you're just putting that. Don't put it out there. I won't put it out there. I'm sorry. But damn. I guess just time is flying by. Look at these beautiful little dragon. No, come back, little dragonflies. I won't scare you away. Cute. They're so cute. I love dragonflies. They're very ancient little creatures, aren't they? We know so little about them. Whoosh. Oh, hell no. Armadillo versus Armadillo, go. Please come to vote. Right, exactly, right? And how you vote, like it's not your handprint. You know what it is, right? It's your jism outline. Nice. I shouldn't have picked paper. Should have used paper. Yeah, look at that. They explode. They're like little kamikaze guys. Wow. Good for you. You just took 2 hearts off me. It's not fair. Probably some geoguessr guy. Crazy how I actually find yeah, it's probably the same guy, right? Probably the same guy. It is insane. I want to own my own house at some point for sure. When this economy, right? I know. Oh, that would be nice. Even just to get out of the renting rat race, right? It's a tough one. Like, but I've seen people like so sad. Like, I'm not in the mortgage business or anything. Thank God. I couldn't do that. I don't know how people do it. Like, you'd have to be heartless. I'm an accountant. But I've seen people put like 25 years into a 30-year mortgage, and then during bad times not being able to pay, and then the bank takes it all, and those 25 years of payments are gone. Gone! It's so sad. Like, I've seen people be just depressed for the rest of their life. It's so fucking sad. So yeah, it's tough out there, but I don't know about the rest of the world, but I get the vibe that Ireland might have like a little bit of a housing crash, not a full economy crash. Might be for the best because the greed is just mad. Oh, damn, that was like you hit me, I hit you. Wonder how else. I actually would have preferred to attack him with the armadillo. Just saying, because I got speed, control. I got style, I've got grace. Think I jizzed them down your face. I'm sorry about that. She's lady. Did I miss anything else? I'm sorry. I'm pretty bad with chat. I do better. See, what you do, Ember, is smart. You kind of chill for a bit. You're like, let me catch up. And when you got people like me in the chat, which is like, this man just dropped 5 messages back to back. I think I kind of come from it like a kid, you know. I'm like a big kid typing in chat, trying to make you laugh. and it makes me happy. That's kind of another little kind of love language thing. I just like making people laugh and smile if I can, even if it's at the expense of me being silly. I don't mind, because it's nice. Laughing is good. But yeah, also from like a streamer perspective, where I know like when chats get kind of quiet and stuff, it'll happen naturally. But when you're a streamer, you kind of wonder about that stuff, don't you? You're like, oh god, did I say something bad? But chat can just naturally die. It's just the way it is. That's why, like, you know, doing little YouTube videos and that's kind of showing me where you can just sort of be yapping for the sake of yapping, you know. Okay, how do I do it? Hold Y. Alright, yeah, pull that thing. Pull on that thing. Not too hard now. Jesus. Okay. Now ground smash. God, he's got everything, huh? Okay. Alright. We could go that way, we could go that way. So yeah, I try and help out like that too, you know. It's hard to do it, like, definitely been in those moments where there's you know, you have a boss and you're kind of, you don't focus on it, you'll never beat it, and it goes on for so long. It's so tough. So people are naturally going to be like trying to stick with you and help you along and cheer you on, and then it gets to a point where even I'm like, oh god, I can't beat this, I feel so bad. Yeah, it's tough. I don't want to kind of break these. Come on, laddie. Okay then. I swear he wouldn't break them a minute ago. I move that. Let me go back down. I'm not sure what this is here. It's just a shortcut, I guess. Oh baby. Come on, little armadillo. What is the story with these boxes? Why do you... That's so unnecessary. A normal smack won't do it. Gotta be the best smack ever. Oh yeah. Not just any Hollywood celebrities anymore since I saw Tom Hanks. Yeah, oh, you actually got to see it? Yeah, I saw it too. I think Jim Carrey's on it too. Good lord. Doesn't even matter if they didn't know what they were getting themselves into. Because we all know, if the normal humans, everyday people, can hear rumors and all that, the celebrities would know just from people talking. Get rid of these guys in the background. Skadoosh. Skadooshiary. Nice. Cleanse the animals. You must cleanse your animals. At least with the cats like they pretty much clean themselves, right? I suppose certain type of cats still need to be cleaned. Da-da-da-da! Watching the blight recede, I can't help but wonder, will this power wash away my sins too? Oh god. I hope so. Me first, me first. I got too many sins. Too many. No, I didn't get all the treasures. Almost got the digital glitchers. Did not take any damage. Bitch, who do you think I am? Learn the ape. Alright, cool. Nice. His name is on... Yeah, I think I heard Jim Carrey as well. Good lord. I think everybody at this point. Some of them were like, oh yeah, I was just using the private planes. I'm sure, yeah. We're just going to this party on an island. Gross. There's other people on there? Yeah, it is, it is. Do you think it'll ever come out? I know it's random conversation to get into. But do you think it'll ever happen? At this point, it really looks like the government is shut down because of this, which is insane. I think it's just they know there's no coming back from it. So is this game save or is it big chilling? Cool. I have all this currency I built up. Do I buy something with it? Ow! That's a hell of a choice to have a bit giant white background. I think with the migraine I'm a little bit light sensitive. Oh, a little sensitive, huh? A little sensitive. Apparently I can make ornaments here. Obtain. So what do I do with these? Hold to craft. Ornament for the Plain fold. Cut through the fold like a blade. I don't know what that means. Life thread. Increased heart by 1. Nice! I'm doing it. I'm doing the thing. Identify relic. Fragments of forgotten past. This is kind of cool. Okay, oh, look at this. Main theme. Echoes of Hirogami. That's so cute. What is that thing? Is it a spider or a crab or something? Must be something else maybe we can transform into. I thought we found all the... I can actually play it in the menu then. That's kind of cool. I like that. You can tell there's an air of quality to this with Bandai Namco. Good stuff. A little bit of Hirogami. Alright.